everybody. Another day out in the workshop. I'm going to get started back again on this forge, and I got to cut some metal this morning and for my other sides. As you remember, we finished the one side. I know it's been a long time since I've been back. It was last week when I worked on this, but we're going to get started back on it again and make another section of this for the bottom half. And what I've decided is to do is I'm going to come off of here with some angle iron for the legs. I'm hoping that'll work. I'll have to get some more angle iron because I don't have any. This was an old bed rail that I had laying around here that I'm going to refurbishing, reusing, and it works that good for me. So bear with me this morning. I got it marked off. We're going to go ahead and cut it and get that going, and maybe I can position this camera around to where you can see me cutting it. But it's good to be back out here and getting back on this project because it seems like it's taking forever. But Lord willing, we'll get it done, and we'll have a pretty decent forge. So thank God most of all for this day, and pray that He be with us, watch over us, keep us safe, and you guys also, you know, that the Lord will watch over you, keep you safe. And if you don't know Jesus, find Jesus. With all that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started on this. Safety glasses, because I messed a pair of glasses up like that, and I don't want to do that again, and I'm going to put my respirator on also. So safety always first. So let's get all this stuff on and get started on this. Hat on. Gotta have hat on. And the goggles. So here we go, guys. We're going to get this thing cut. I hope you can hear me with this mask on. It's kind of hard to hear, and it's kind of hard to see because it's fogging up. So here we go. I'm going to turn the camera off and get this thing cut, and then I'll come back to you. One down, one to go. Got this one cut. We'll clean up the edges and get some bare metal shown so we can weld this thing together. Just like we did the other one. Make sure that it's squared up and get that going. And then I'm going to take these two pieces and measure out my holes where I need them and drill them like we talked before. Like the ones, these are going to be on the tops to bolt this forge together, so I'll be able to take it apart if I need to be, and which is a good thing. I mean, that way I can move it around from wherever I need to do if I need to. Lord willing, in the second week of March, we're gonna be going to, me and my son are gonna be going to West Virginia and spend some time with my mother, and maybe correspond with a video with my brother over Cool Over Dirt, and we're just gonna have a good time, and maybe I'll get the chance to take this forge down, maybe if it's done. If not, Lord willing, he has a charcoal forge at his house, and we can work on that one, and maybe we can correspond a video together, and we can get out in the field with him, and he can come in the shop with us. We'll see that. That's a little ways down the road, but Lord willing, that's going to happen. So let's measure this off and cut the other one, and we can clean it all up and get it all welded together. So got it marked. I'm gonna cut this video off and we'll get back with you. Alright guys, I got them pieces all cleaned up on the edges where we can weld these things together on all ends. So we're going to get these things clamped up, tacked, and then we'll weld them together. Sorry about that. kind of move my camera around a little bit, but alright, remember the way we did it before is we had the pieces clamped and we made sure that they were squared off. So we want to do that again also on this side. We want to make sure that they're clamped up same way we did the other side, and clamp them and then tack them, and then we can go back and re-weld them. Make sure that they're squared up. So let's just review that other one. See how it is? It's on the top. This piece is on the top of the angle arm, so we want to make sure that that other side is exactly the same. Because if not, it's not going to be squared up to fit exactly on these bricks. So let's go ahead and do that and get this thing clamped and so we can tack it. It is raining here today. It's been raining for like 3 days here. We've had a lot of rain and kind of squishy outside. It's kind of chilly too. Just hang tight with me. My clamp's not cooperating. Alright, here we go. Alright, let's get our square and just make sure it is squared up. I stuck my clamp in the way, I'm sorry. Hold tight. Here we go. See how we want to make sure that that is squared up like that? Because if we don't, it's not going to come out right and it won't fit on it. It won't fit up on the bricks correctly. So it's squared up. We can go ahead and get our welder out and clamp this thing and make sure that's clamped tight. And go ahead and put a spot weld on this. But first I'm going to put it in my vise. So that way I don't have to hold this. Same way we did it the last one. I clamped it in the vise as if you remember, and just double check the squareness on it again, and then put a tack weld on that. Everything looks good. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn this camera off, and I'm gonna tack it up, and then we'll get the other side and tack it on also. I got a lot of it done. I mean, I got both frames done. I apologize for that. My phone went dead, so I had to recharge it. And she's on charge now. I drilled the holes in these two pieces, which earlier I told you they're going to go here like that, and then the bolt that I got, hold on one second, will go down through here and bolt on the bottom. Sorry, my camera, I think it flipped on me. But I'll cut these in to fit on each side, which is right now it's extremely long. It's like 4 foot long, 3 foot long. But it will eventually be on there, and another layer of blocks will be on the top, and then the 2 sheets of metal that I talked to you about will go along here. 1, 2, and then 1 block here and 1 block here, and this is actually for the pipe to go through to get the propane into the forge. And after looking at it, I'm going to, on the front of it, I'm going to build a sort of a tray here, to when I'm forging, I can lay my metal across that instead of holding it all the way up in the forge. I can lay it on here, which I'll brace it underneath and weld it on here with a piece of angle arm. With a piece of angle arm here, and then this piece will be welded across the bottom here, which I have more of this metal out there I can cut. But that's where I'm at so far. I think I've come a long ways today, besides my phone going dead, but I do apologize for that. But what little bit of video that we have done, I'm going to go ahead and post that today, and then see what you guys think about it. But we've come a little bit of ways. I want to try to get this thing done this week, but Lord willing, and then, you know, depending on what comes up, and we'll go from there. So this is what we're looking at. This hole is going to be a little bit wider. I'll show you that, and I'll mock it up and I'll show you what it looks like. Square it up. Sorry guys. Alright, now this is the opening that we're going to have. It's quite a bit. I mean, it's close to 4 inches of opening. We can get a tape measure and measure it. It's almost 5 inches in the opening, which is pretty good. 4.5 inches. That is going to give me a lot of room, more room than what I have now with a 2-inch hole. So there we go. I mean, that's the forge that I'm looking at. And I talked earlier. I'm gonna put some angle iron on for the legs on the bottom, and I'll have to get that because I don't have any more. So it'll have to be freestanding by itself. I don't have to put it on anything, so that's cool. So here we go. I think we've come a long ways today, and this is going to be the end of the video for today. And I hope and pray that you guys learned something today. I mean, I didn't show you a whole lot, but this is where we're progressing along on our forge. So hope you guys have a blessed day.